Good morning. Today I am in a retrospective mood. And friends, I want to speak on my journey through KVS, Kendriya Vidyalayas Sangathan. Kendriya Vidyalayas Sangathan, I joined as a primary teacher in 1992. This was in Chandigarh region. I have been posted in Himachal, small school it was of CCA. We had double section school. The principal in those days was late Shri D.P. Pushkarna. He was a thorough disciplinarian. Whenever the bell rang, he expected all of us to be in school 5 minutes early, so that we could inculcate in our students very good discipline. Although a hard taskmaster, we in those days, I had joined young, we felt that he was driving us too hard. But today, when I look back, I realize that it was so important. I worked there for nearly 5 years, and then I was transferred to Dehradun region. I had the experience of attending in-service courses at Hathi Barkala and KV ONGC, Dehradun. Mr. Bharadwaj, he was the principal, he was a president awardee also. He was a very warm principal. From there, again, I had to shift and I went off to Hyderabad region, where I was posted at KV Tandur, then KV Karnool, once the school had closed down. Then from there, I went on to KV Dundigal. Dundigal, that is the Air Force Academy School. And there I had the privilege of working with Mr. Masood Ali, he was the principal, Mr. Mangalam Palli, Mrs. Anuradha Reddy, and Gauri Madam. It was nearly 10 years I stayed there, and from there I went off to Ordnance Factory, Iddumalanam. All my students have now grown up and they are serving at different places. I remember my days of traveling. We had to travel nearly 30 kilometers by changing to 2 buses, but we were so enthusiastic. Next we went on from there. Again I got a transfer to Air Force Station, Bihta. There it was quite a lot of change, but the atmosphere was very cordial. I was promoted as HM and then I joined KV Danapur Cant. Let me share some details about KV Danapur Cant and what all we had as activities in this school. We used to have wonderful morning assembly with beautiful prayer, and the music sir, he took pains to have all the instruments in this morning assembly. It was very soothing. I must name Mr. Abhishek for all the pains he took as a music teacher in the morning assembly. We used to have skit presentations. Then we even had school readiness program, where we used to welcome tiny children with gifts, and the children were so happy. All these are the Funday activities which we conducted on Saturdays. We even stressed on, emphasis was given in the classroom on handwriting, then even on extracurricular activities, conducting activities while teaching. Mr. Prasad specially laid emphasis on handwriting. We used to make teaching learning aids for the children, and all the teachers prepared the aids. I give credit to Mr. A.K. Chaudhary, Mr. Pandey, Pushpanjali Sharma, Mrs. Pushpanjali Sharma, Mr. B.K. Singh, Mr. Upadhyaya, and here it is myself. As I was stating in my previous talk, that in the morning assembly, music sir who played a pivotal role was Mr. Abhishek. Even in the classroom, you can see music was sung, songs were sung, lyrics were sung with action and music. We used to have different activities. This is the projects on seeds. We used to have tree plantation. Then we even had film shows. We had drawing and painting competitions. CCA activities we had where the children were singing solo songs, group songs. We were inculcating reading habits, library habits, games and sports. Mr. Bijay played a very pivotal role. We used to have parent-teachers meeting where all the parents attended. Clay modeling was conducted on Fundays. We had CCA different activities, magazine competitions we used to have. We used to have Rakhi competition. Mr. Deepak, a very dynamic, young, energetic teacher, especially very good in teaching, and even laid lots of stress on co-curricular activities. We used to conduct different workshops on spiral learning. We had yoga sessions. We had Funday activities. We had different activities like where live examples, cups and bulbuls, medical checkups, student councils meetings were held, group photos were conducted, Republic Day, Independence Day celebration. These are the class magazines which were presented. We had display board competitions. We even moved towards Clean India. Computer aided learning was always done. Prize distribution was conducted to motivate and guide the children. And we specially laid stress on welcoming all the VIPs. Different visits of VIPs were made in the school as it was in the defense area. We had slogan writing competition. We used to have beautiful science exhibitions. Here again Mr. Deepak. He was a very good greeting of the cubs. VIP visits were held. PTA meeting, class supervisions was held by the supervisor, that is myself as the HM. Then we had CCA, slate exams were conducted. We used to organize among ourselves different celebrations like farewell parties. This is Mr. B.D. Singh, Mrs. Nutan Mishra. Primary newsletters were taken out. We even had different functions. All this we did to motivate and encourage our students as children shape the destiny of our country. हम लोगों ने हमेशा कोशिश किया कि बच्चों को आगे बढ़ाया जाए और ये हमारी छोटी सी हमेशा एक कोशिश रहती थी कि बच्चे हमारे आगे बढ़ें और देश का नाम उज्जवल करें, हमारे भारत का नाम उज्जवल करें. India must become strong, India must become great, and that is only possible if the small students, small children of our country are developed very well. Thank you so much. Thank you.